All right, I was going to make a pretty lengthy PvP video here. I'm over here with We Survived right now. And I have 16 swords remaining. And these guys left me all of the C maps and 20D as well. And you know, in the C maps is where you're going to have the tougher enemies. So just a FYI, if you have someone weaker at PvP and they're PvP assigned, you want to have them on the AB maps. One of the big teams right now, you know, you've always got these, let me see, where's one? These Mercer-led teams. These used to be the shit. You know, you see right here, now take note, his weapon is level 38. That means that he's got breakthrough to the max. So he's got 6, as far as what I understand, he's got a +6 breakthrough weapon. He also has this ugly armor, which has the shield. So he's geared out pretty well. Of course, he's got all defensive traits. You've got Carol over here. She has an apocalyptic weapon, but it's not broken through all the way. And she's got the shielded armor. And Yumiko, she has that Mark II mod, badass pistol. It's +6 all the way, and she's also got the shielded armor. All of them have PvP traits. So that's going to be a tough team. But the one that everyone's really been having trouble with is, where is it at? Was it this one? This one here, the Eugene-led team. This is exactly how I have mine set up as well, as far as the characters, the tunes. So you got Eugene lead. He's going to prevent body shots, right? That's what this mullet time does. 53% less chance of being critically hit. 53% less chance of being stunned. So it reduces the amount of critical hits, which makes them bullet sponges. He has the guitar, which reaches 2 spaces, and he's got shielded armor. So that makes him a beast with the shield plus you know, the critical resistance. That really makes him a beast. Negan, same thing, except you've got his eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So marked enemy takes 50 more damage and deals 45 less damage. So with him being on the team, and at level 10, he can mark 5 enemies. Damage reduction increases to 60%. So it really takes down the damage that you're doing. So it really makes these guys absolute bullet sponges. And Shane is their filler, which also benefits from all of this. And he's got a maxed out multi-launcher and the new shielded armor that has additional bullet dodge. All right, now I'm going to start with that team first. My team here, I like having Yumiko, Shane, Carol. It's really going to depend on what gear you have. That's going to kind of help determine which tunes you use. I like having all ranged. If you do want to use a melee, probably Eugene is lead. That's pretty solid. But Yumiko, I've got this Mark II mod, and notice that I have accurate on this. It increased critical chance by 32%. I'm helping negate. You know, I added critical chance whenever these Eugene teams really came out. So it helps negate his leader trait to get more critical chance. I have shielded armor on her. I also, if you see, I also got accurate on Shane here because of that. I've got shielded armor on him. These are all of my traits are PvP traits. Carol, same thing. I've got accurate on that Starbound with the shielded armor. So, and if you look at the badges on Yumiko, damage reduction is going to be your most important. So I've got 3 of those. I did have 3 health, but because of this Eugene issue, I've added 2 critical chance because you want to be as close to 90% as possible. And between these 2 badges and accurate on the weapon, I've got you know, 80 something. It's close to 90. Same with Shane. We got 2 critical chance badges and accurate on the weapon, and accurate on the weapon and 2 critical chance badges on Carol. If you don't want to change out your trait on your weapon, that's understandable. Maybe just take another health badge and add another critical chance badge. So you got 3 damage reduction and 3 critical chance. I like having, now the supports down here, I like having the Commonwealth armor on whoever is my shortest ranged individual, which is actually going to be Shane. I used to have a Starbound on him. So he's the one that is going to be closer. He's got to be closer to hit them, so I want the Commonwealth armor on him. That way it helps. Let me put it right here. Critical hit resistance, 64 chance of getting a charge point. So just gives him critical resistance, basically. The dog, of course, you're going to cripple enemies. And then Carol's Cookies, I like having that on Carol specifically because she has 2 shots. You know, if she hits the target and her follow-up shot engages, so you're going to hit it twice. So Carol's Cookie, you get a lot of benefit out of her. Sometimes she'll kill people in 1 shot. Not this team, but an average team is going to kill them in 1 shot because of that Carol's Cookies. Now, it looks like I'm good to go. I'll go ahead and start this mission here and see if I can get into any trouble. So right here we got these 2 lined up. I'm going to activate my cookies. And it dodged. Ain't that a bitch? I'll go ahead and put Shane around here. Ain't that a bitch? I don't want them all bunched up. Okay. See, Shane, oh, that's another thing. I have stun resist on my armor. If I didn't have stun resist on my armor, that would have kicked my ass, that rocket launcher. Now, right here, if I shoot Shane with my rocket launcher and his retaliate kicks in, I've got all these zombies around me. They're gonna explode and they're gonna whoop my ass. That's gonna kill me, or it might not kill me, but it's gonna do a lot of damage. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I either have Yumiko or Shane to use. I'm gonna use Shane for Shane. Shane for Shane. So Yumiko, I'm gonna go ahead and pop these guys. Clear out those zombies. I'm gonna put Carol here. There we go. My root's working pretty well, so that's good. Let's see if we can get Shane. There we go. Finally got him. I don't know why I used a dog, but whatever. All right. So I was actually able to hit him pretty well, and whenever I did connect, that critical chance kicked in, so it wasn't just taking a little sliver of life. So that team wasn't so bad. It could have been bad if I would have done it wrong. This Gizmo guy's got all the good stuff. Here's that Mercer team. I'll try and do a little more tactic stuff here, because I really shouldn't have bunched up anyone whenever Shane was on the other team. That was just kind of a hard map to do. Okay, so see Yumiko over here. Carol has a Starbound, so I'm just going to put her right here. She's got full range, right? Shane here. I can probably maybe hit. Yeah, whenever I get there. I'll put Yumiko here. And that way, so this way, Shane's not on their team, so I'm not worried about that. This way I've got full coverage of this opening, so whenever they move past it, I'll be able to hit them. But right now, I'm going to see if I can take out Yumiko. I'm just going to leave Yumiko right here. Holy shit, Shane just blew up everyone. All right, well. Let me see here. This team can be sneaky. These Ezekiel teams. And these guys have shields too. Shields and good weapons, long range weapons. So, and keep in mind, these all have interrupt on them. So if you try to target one of them, then it's going to use the Ezekiel trait where they shoot first and interrupts you and ends your turn. So that's just something to be aware of. If you have a problem, it only activates 1 time per turn on each character. Like each character, you can have it activate, so 3 times in 1 turn. But let's say I try to shoot someone with Yumiko and it activates, then I shoot them with Carol. When I shoot them with Carol, it's going to go through. It's not going to activate that trait, and they're not going to shoot me first.